What's going on, everyone? I'm going to show you how to find support and resistance when trading Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. So you guys might be wondering like what support is and what resistance is. So here, let me show you real quick. I've had a lot of people ask me in my chats that, posting their charting and their TA, basically wanting to know, do these lines look right? Am I doing the right thing? And, I can't answer everyone's question, and I can't individually go and help everyone out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make videos on specific coins that certain people in the chats have wanted me to do this on. Now, if there's a coin that you want me to do this on, just feel free to ask in the chat. But so support is basically where a coin finds like a comfortable, I guess the best way to put it is support basically is where the coin like stays between prices and doesn't really break down underneath that. So for example, on XRP, this is a 30-minute time frame. You can see that XRP found support right here. It's pretty obvious. It doesn't take a lot of time to see. Generally, supports sometimes will be on the top of a wick, but you always want a lot of points of contact to touch. So, like, and how I can tell that support is probably most likely right here before this massive pump was one good indication. Another indication is that it stabilized right there and actually went back up. Another good indication is all these 3 points. So on a chart, the points of contact are key. And once you find a support, once you find a support, it's a good time maybe to think about placing an entry. These two indicators I have right here, one's called an RSI, stochastics, RSI. Another one's a MACD. I'm not going to go into detail yet. That's for another video on what those are and explaining those. So I'll actually just take those right off the screen to not confuse everyone. So here we just have a basic chart. Very basic. This is XRP BTC pair on Binance. This is your support line in that range. So the support range on XRP is from 6,800 Satoshi roughly to about maybe 7,000, 7,040. Actually, I think it's, I'm going to say it's around 71. I'm going to make these lines a little bit bolder so you guys can see this easier. So basically what you're looking for is a bunch of points of contact. Now, anyone can look at a chart, even my dad can, and be like, okay, well, it's pretty easy to see a downtrend even or where it breaks resistance. Now, generally where something would break a downtrend resistance, such as something like this right here, downtrend, lands on a support. But this support right here, down at 67, 20, 66, is basically a support from the past. So let's find out where that support was. And I can explain to you guys how that all like kind of adds up. So you can see right here also is another clear indication that this is obviously a support. Anywhere it's flat is what I would put. As you can see, XRP broke a downtrend, most likely because of possibly some Coinbase custodial service news, maybe the backed launch that's coming up on the 12th. As you can see, though, this is about when XRP was at $3, nearly $4. I remember back when it was about 15 to 23 cents trading about a year ago almost. And yeah, it's basically going to do right now what it just did in the past. So you see where it went up like that. The measured, like the way I would look at it is like this. Now anything's possible, but let's say this was at 1,000 Satoshi roughly. And from 1,000 Satoshi to top of a wick, I guess you would say it was at 22,000. Realistically, though, let's just say I went to a 20,000. As you can see, that is a 20x gain. Now, we found support at the bottom this year at 4,000. So a 20x gain on that would be 80,000 Satoshi. Now, depending on the price of Bitcoin and what it is, that is ultimately going to depend on what the price is, because everything in crypto moves in a way so like it's traded with Bitcoin. So for example, if it, hold on one second, I'm trying to see if I can show you how this would play. No, I can't even get high enough on there. Let's go to trading view. Everything revolves around Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's price is like 5,000, every coin that's trading off Bitcoin is going to be worth a lot less. One second, guys. I got to check this out too. I'll probably go in and edit this video and fix it up too, but I'll probably go in and edit this video and fix it up. Oops. You don't have any questions? Yeah, Carlos. Definitely, bro. Sorry I didn't see that. I'm just doing this solo right now. The last video kind of got messed up. Sorry, this is my second video. Yeah, I'll zoom in. I'll just go to a 2-hour. I'll do this on my MacBook next time, which has like a 24-inch screen, so you guys can see this easier. Crypto Carlos Slim. How long have you been trading for, and about, like what's your level of experience in this, roughly? So then I can kind of gauge where you're at, and like feel free to also, as you know, ask any questions. Do you really think it is possible for crypto to go on a bull run while the world markets are crashing? Man, that's a good question. So I always had this theory, actually. And all right, so for people that don't understand what I'm talking about right now, Crypto Carlos Slim, someone in the chat just asked, do you really think it's possible for crypto to go on a bull run while the world markets are crashing? Well, let's check that out. Look at the Dow Jones real quick. I do think it's possible, because I think people are going to take their money out of, the stocks that they maybe don't trust, that are ran by banks and such. And holy shit, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I believe it's very possible. I think you're going to see a transfer of wealth. I think this is almost like pre-planned in a way. I think this was almost meant to happen. Possibly people, when Bitcoin was created 9 years ago, they probably knew. You got to remember, Bitcoin was actually created, Carlos, right around the stock market crash in 2000. I believe it was, hold on, let me zoom out. I'll show you exactly where it was. Right about here. Bitcoin, there was all that stuff on Wall Street, people camping and stuff, Occupy Wall Street. So Bitcoin evolved out of that. Originally, that was kind of where it was invented, because people didn't trust the banks. People couldn't withdraw money out of banks. And, like a digital currency formed. Let's actually do something cool. Let's go look at Bitcoin at the same time. And let's go look and see what it did on April 9th of 2009. I don't know if it was in existence yet. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta do a different chart. Yeah, I do think it's very possible, though, that I think there's going to be just a transfer of wealth, ultimately. I think what's going to happen is people are going to take their money out of stocks and stuff that's ran by like banks and such, and be in control of people want to be in control of their money. They're not going to want to trust, ultimately, someone else, because that's the reason I got into Bitcoin. I invested in like nearly $20,000 in the stock market and watched I put 17,000 in actually, and I literally in 3 months, and I picked 3 stocks, 3 really nice stocks, 2 good stocks. And due to a commission fee and just me not able to really even truly know if I even bought the stock. Now I know people can do their own stock investing or whatever on their own privately, but I did it through a broker and it was ridiculous. And that's why I said, you know what, I don't like this. I want to be in control of it. I want to be able to see it. Like I can't see anything when it's not like that. All right, so obviously we can't look back that far. But let's go check this out. So what happened right here? What caused this to go up? Let's see if there's like some type of maybe possibly crash in the market during 2014 of November. No, not really. There was slight correction on the October 2nd of 2015. Nothing. No, I do think though you'll just see this go down, and I think Dow Jones is going to go down to here. That looks like a pretty stable support line over it, about 23,000. That's what I truly believe will happen. And then from there, I think people, yeah, like I said, are just going to not trust the stock market eventually, and they're going to take their money and put in, like, digital currencies are the future for sure. They definitely are. But let's go back to this. So support and resistance. I will just draw a quick chart. And this is literally, it doesn't take long. Once you know how to do it, it's very easy. You don't even have to look. It's just second nature, like riding a bike or something. Really. Jesus. That's a resistance line. And I'll add captions on all this. Resistance, lands on support. What I've always noticed is where you see like something like this right here, I'll zoom in. I've always noticed when trading, every time there's an uptrend, but it has like a slight retracement on like a nice uptrend, for example, you'll always find that this will become a support. And as you can see, it is right here. So right here, solid support. And then obviously, as you can tell, it's support right there. It's also support here. It's also support slightly there. A lot of points of contact, support right here. And then now it's going to go up. So now what's happening with XRP is it's going to go find a new support line, which will probably be just looking at this real quickly. I would say the next support is going to probably be around this right here. Probably 74.50. $74. Yeah, probably right here. kind of a weak support, though. I'd say there's a lot more points of contact up here. It's like a good buy zone. Another good buy zone will be right here. Generally, like what I've always found is support, like resistance will always become support, but like support will become resistance. Resistance will become support. So basically what I mean is, look, clearly there's like resistance right here, and we hit it. Resistance here, here, and also kind of, actually, yeah, just those 2 points, and slightly right here. So once we get up over this, now what the RSI is telling me, if I zoom in, I can see that it's going to probably retrace slightly. I'm going to say XRP is going to go down to possibly 7,000 again. Probably right around here, that's future price prediction. Probably going to say it's going to just stay pretty much actually in the same range that it's in. Probably going to say right here. From here, it'll probably go up. But the RSI must go down. The MACD is definitely going down. We could actually go lower to maybe 69, maybe over here, maybe 7,000 flat. Once we do that, we'll do something like this. It'll probably go down a little. Jesus. Slightly down, about 7,000 roughly. We're waiting for these two lines to kind of go back down. I'm on a 2-hour time frame, by the way. And then from there, we'll go right back up. It'll probably form similar to something like a cup and handle, it looks like. Oh shit. BTC Uzo. Hold on one second. I'm just reading a couple of these comments. BTC. Well, let's look at BTC. I don't know. I don't truly think we can go below 6K, but I guess anything's possible with the market crashing. I guess it could drop the price down more a little bit. You're shorting it? What's the price at right now anyway? Let me go check on my MacBook real quick. Because I'm actually still in that other position that I posted in the premium. Yeah, anyone interested, there's premium group. It's cheap. It's only 0.01. It's like $65 or something. We give out high leverage signals. And I'll post some of that stuff just like, so you can see like there's transparency. It's not a lie. Like literally like in the signals group that I have, a lot of people like talk shit about doing 100x leverage or anything above 25x, but I don't see there being any point. Why not? Like if there's a nice setup and there's a nice opportunity to make profit, why wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, BitMEX is manipulated heavily, but at the same time, why would you not do 100x leverage? I mean, you could make a lot more money far quicker. Far quicker. I've done 300% in like an hour. BitMEX, yeah, I can show you. Yeah, check this out, Carlos. I'll show you some stuff right now. I think they're saved on my computer. Actually, I'm not gonna post that right now, as I don't know what else is on there. Yeah, I'll send you the link. Hold on one second. Let me. I'm gonna have to use my phone to do that. Wait 1 second, and I'll send you the link to that. And you'll probably be quite surprised at the gains that that we achieve in this BitMEX 100x VIP. All right, so I'm going to send the link over to the chat box right now, Carlos. Support. Yeah, I mean, we've done massive gains. Anyone in that knows that, like, I've always learned how to trade on I learned like how to trade on a 1 minute time frame. Just taught myself how to in less than like a year. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 job in almost a year now. Yeah, definitely trade with us here. I'm gonna post the link to my chat right now. I got a couple of them, but I'll put you in the one that actually has like experienced traders in it, making a lot of profit. This is free too. I don't charge. I'm just gaining I'm just gaining. I have an extremely good reputation. A lot of people know who I am, most likely in the crypto community already. I just never made my way on the YouTube scene, but I think it's time. And yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of people almost shocked at the gains. Here, I'm posting that in the chat right now, bro. And yeah, I've had a lot of people almost shocked at the gains. There you go. Feel free to check that out. All right, anyway, back to this though. It looks like Bitcoin's going to go up though, Uzo, by the way. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I had to use my cell phone to get on the live chat, Carlos, over there, because this computer isn't linked to the messenger that I use, but it's good now. If you want, also make sure to use like an affiliate link on BitMax. I don't know if you have like an account or anything, but I'll log into my account right now. That I have all my affiliates, and I have about almost 40 at this point. And what that does is just basically it gives you 10% off trading fees. So what BitMax does is if you go short, you don't get charged as much, but when you go on like on a long position on Bitcoin, you get charged like every 8 hours is like funding. The funding is quite high actually. And if you use my link, my referral or affiliate link, you're going to get 10% off trades for the next 6 months. And it definitely helps here. Let's go over BitMax real quick. Affiliate status 36. Nice. I gave you a link to the group, and I'll just post that in the group right now, or in a little bit actually. But yeah, anyway, BitMax. So this is how this works. I'm not gonna open up any trades right now, and I suggest if you're gonna trade on BitMax, don't keep a lot of money on there unless you're like gonna. I only put money on when I'm gonna trade with it. Literally, I don't keep like anything more than what I'm trading with because, for example, if you lose a trade and you get liquidated, and you just lose your whole balance technically. So basically, BitMax, you can use testnet too. That's pretty good. Testnet's pretty cool. You can definitely make some gains on that. Let's check out Bitcoin. Or XBT, I guess you'd call it. It's cool because on BitMax, it's like an XBT is like $1. So, and with the affiliate link, what's really cool about it is actually every time you open a trade, 10% fee is taken off, and I get actually a commission of that too. So, like, let's say I've done this with half a Bitcoin before. I opened up another account just to see how it worked, and I had 0.5. I want to say it was about 0.5 roughly, maybe a little more. Traded that, and in a matter of 2 days of trading, I think I entered like 4 or 5 trades in it. I was able to get about $400 just in commission, but that was because I was doing high leverage, long position trades, and I was profiting on them. I did about 300% on actually one trade. It's a very good gain. Bitcoin price right now, don't mind all these. So BTC outlook. Oh, you can see we just broke that downtrend. And it looks like we're definitely going to go up. We're going to find some type of support right up over here probably. 64, we already did. I'm going to say I would sell up here. my signals group has a target already, and we're selling up at 64.60 to 64.80. I think it's going to go to about 64.80-ish area and retrace, and that's a good time to short back down to about 64.50-ish area. Well, this is all I'm going to do right now for this video. I'm going to probably just fix up a couple other videos and come on with some of my team members and stuff in a little bit. So it was nice talking with you guys. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you later.